6'2" sophomore guard, dribbles out of bounds. He has 17 points in our last game, though, against Franklin Pierce in their victory. Owls coming in on a one-game win streak. Won 3 of their last 5 outings. Diarra muscles his way down low. Gets it to drop. The sophomore tickles the twine. 6'6" sophomore forward out of Queens, New York. 16 points, 5 boards in his last game. The main transfer is James with the floater. Can't get it to go. James. But Diarra with the putback. Diarra 4 points in the game to lead all scorers for the Owls. Looking good out there, the 6'10" junior forward. Coming over from St. Francis, Brooklyn, paying dividends as he gives a St. Rose Golden Knights a 3-point lead here early in the first half. Gettigan would love to get hot against his old team. Silvera, butter! Silvera dialing it up long distance. Extra go. The 6'2" sophomore guard out of New York, New York. 17 points. He was 2 for 3 from beyond the arc against Franklin Pierce, and he buries one right there. Rose with a 1-point lead, but a steal by Silvera. 3-on-2. Stewart somehow gets that one to fall. Stewart was underneath the basket, but still had the body. Connecticut was picked to finish 3rd. Right now, in the standings coming into today, the Owls in 8th place and St. Rose in 7th place. Christian Joe into the game for the Owls. Silvera for 3. Marty Silvera, you don't want to let him get hot. It looks like St. Rose driving inside. They don't have anything. They kick it back out. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. The height mismatch, and Stewart with great defense. Turgid said, is that guy only 6'5" and the flush? Cozell Stewart with the slamma-jamma. Well, as Silvera hanging out there on the far corner looking for that big 3 ball. McGettigan, 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Joe, the freshman, with the step back. Can't get it to go. McGettigan back over to Silvera. Joe for 3. Butter! Christian Joe, the 5'11" freshman guard out of Queens. Index man himself, Sharif Diarra. 6:26 left here. Owls look to extend their lead. The largest is 3. They lead by 3 right now. Can they get James going? Scoreless here on 0 for 5 shooting. Stewart takes it inside and high off the glass. That was a nice move by Cozell Stewart, and he is as he did a little blocking there and let the ball roll out of bounds. Knew that St. Rose was the last one to touch it, but there's just 15 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:55 left here in the first. McGettigan facing his former team, just 2 points in the game so far. Joe for 3. Bullseye, Christian Joe. A little bit underneath the net. So that's going to be turnover number 11 for the Owls, and that is not what Coach Burrell wants to see. Double-digit turnovers here in the first half alone. But the Owls still enjoying that 5-point lead. Underneath and rejected, the human eraser, Sharif Diarra with a big block. Not what Coach Burrell wants to see. Double-digit turnovers here in the first half alone. But the Owls still enjoying that 5-point lead. Underneath and rejected, the human eraser, Sharif Diarra with a big block. Diarra with the putback. Both ends of the floor is Sharif Diarra. Facing 3 defenders. So 1:30 left to play before the half. James, deep 3. Can't get that one to go. Joe with the board. Owls can reset. Joe inside. What a move. The Euro step for Christian Joe, the freshman. Well, playing against his former team, transferring in from St. Rose his first year as an Owl. Over 1,000 career points, 900 of those coming in a Golden Knights uniform. And a big rejection by Diarra. But the corner three by Jeffries goes in. One of those 4 scorers that average in double digits, averaging 11 points and 6 boards this season. Also a team high 1.5 blocks. Stewart, 8 points in the game, 4 boards, an assist, and 2 blocks in a team high 22 minutes. And the inbound to Stewart. Owls get a much needed bucket there, cut the lead down to just 2. Now Sean James to get going, and he tries it from the elbow, can't get it to go. Sean James now 0 for 10 from the floor. McGettigan sets the pick, tries to go down low. They get it to McGettigan. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. McGettigan, the mid-range jumper. Good for McGettigan. They need to get McGettigan and James 8 left, but he will keep shooting. And when he gets hot, he gets fire red hot. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Silvera tries to take it inside and muscles his way through. 2 St. Rose players there, but Silvera gets it to go, and a much-needed bucket cuts the lead to just 5 for St. Rose. 14:35 left. He has been stellar on the floor, coming off the pine for Coach Bury. Deep 3. Butter! I told you. All the Sheriff has to do is keep shooting. Sean James, the 6'2 junior guard, gets his first bucket of the game, and he drains a long-distance three-pointer game, but his defensive prowess has been making up for the scoring. James, is he feeling it? In and out, but DR with the offensive board. McGettigan, butter! Back-to-back threes for the Owls. It is just a 2-point lead for St. Rose. What a turn of events. And the fast break point is good for Phillips Jr. Stewart, again, lots of contact. Stewart gets his own rebound. Off the McGettigan. McGettigan banks it off the window. Gazelle Stewart is taking a beating out there, but he keeps going. Seconds left on the shot clock, and he's going to take it himself inside. Hangs in the air and gets the roll. Every kind roll has been going the way of St. Rose. McGettigan. Butter! Josh McGettigan nails his second trifecta of the game. 3-point lead for St. Rose. Here come the Owls. Still trail by 3. Can they complete the comeback? Williams. Corner 3! We are all tied up at 55. The Bridgeport transfer, Mason Williams, the 6'4" grad student guard out of Voorhees, New Jersey, ties it up there with a big 3-ball. 20 seconds. One more foul, and the Owls will be in the bonus, too, as Williams the inbound. 7:12 left to play. Knotted up at 55 here in a back-and-forth affair. Joe, out of control, but skying through the air is Gazelle Stewart. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Stewart gives the Owls the 2-point lead. Out of control, but skying through the air is Gazelle Stewart. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Stewart gives the Owls the 2-point lead. Pierre-Louis inside gets blocked. Another block, back-to-back blocks by the human eraser, Gazelle Stewart. Well, they are going to call a personal on Stewart on that second one. In and out. Owls still up by 1. Under 7 minutes remain in a back-and-forth NE10 conference matchup. Coach Scott Burrell relying on the freshman Christian Joe, and he delivers. Call him FedEx. He delivers, and it's always on time. 30 remains. The Owls now with a 4-point lead. Deep 3, air ball. James up to Joe. Joe, lots of contact. No foul called, but he gets the bucket. 5 straight points by the freshman Christian Joe, the 5'11" guard out of Queens, New York. All the hands of Christian Joe. They are red hot. James has that 1 3-pointer already. Can he get going here again? Stewart, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Back out to Joe. Money! His hands are so hot, you're going to need oven mitts to give him a high five. Christian Joe, the freshman. Ball movement by the Owls from the elbow. McGettigan can't get it to go. The Owls, though, with the rebound. Sure. Down low, Stewart. The hoop and the harm. Thought it was fellow sophomore Diarra, but it was Cozell Stewart, Superman, they call him here at Southern Connecticut State University because he seconds left on the shot clock. 4 minutes left in the game. Joe back to McGettigan, wide open three. Off the money, but great board by Sean James. McGettigan for three. 11-point lead, the largest of the game. The first double-digit lead for the Owls. Back to Williams. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. The freshman. Joe inside. Off to Stewart for the flush. The tomahawk slam by Cozell Stewart. That is the exclamation point that the Owls needed. Can they hold on with 3 minutes remaining? Remember, 17 lead changes. Anything can happen. Can they hold on with 3 minutes remaining? Remember, 17 lead changes. Anything can happen. Under 3 to play. Owls up by 11. Stewart with the steal. And it's McGettigan with the slam. And a stare over to the fans as the former St. Rose Golden Knight throws it down with authority. Tight defense being played. St. Rose ratcheting it up the D. McGettigan. Joe sees an opportunity and a silky smooth finger roll by Christian Joe. 150, and that might do it. The dagger by Christian Joe, his 20th point of the game to go along with steals and 2 boards in 24 minutes off the pine. James, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Williams, deep three. Butter! Getting the Southern fans into a frenzy. Southern on cruise control. 17 points up right now. Pierre Louis, though, for St. Rose, not stopping. Game clock and the shot clock. 47 seconds remain. Joe should be in his hands. 10 seconds remaining. Dribble drive inside, breaking ankles. Over to McGettigan for 3. Butter! Josh McGettigan off the dime from Christian Joe. Freshman to grad student. McGettigan with 20 of his own. Coach Burrell gets his 121st victory. And we're going to go to a sideline reporter, Ben Martin.
Great game today to you both. I'm going to start with you, Coach. Explosive second half. How do you feel about the second half?
Yeah, we picked up the tempo. We played great D for the most part the whole game, but the second half we really locked them up. And Chris, the substitution of Christian coming in changed the tempo of the game. He got to the basket, made shots, he created for other people. He did a great. He carried us in the second half and brought so much energy.
And long season, what are the key takeaways from this matchup as we move forward into the season?
It just, we can go deep into our bench. Chris comes off the bench and gives us a huge spark, plays the last 15 minutes of the game, and carries us to his victory.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Well, thank you.
Christian, big game today, 20-7. How do you feel about your personal performance?
I feel good, just as a freshman, I try to just help my team as best as I can. If it's offense, defense, whatever team needs.
And I wanted to touch on that point that you made about being a freshman. This is a huge season for you. Is this your first? How do you feel about donning the Southern blue and white?
I love it here. It feels like a family. And I'm just trying to go as hard as I can throughout the season with my teammates. And, yeah.
Well, thank you for your time. Big win today for SCSU basketball. Back up to Chris in the booth.
Thank you, Ben Martin. And our player of the game, Christian Joe, 20 points and 7 dimes. And Coach Scott Burrell, who picks up career win 121. Owls win 83-69 over the Golden Knights. I'm Chris Smith. Good day from James Moore Fieldhouse, home of the Owls.